We are ready for game 2 here at the Cutter Sports Complex. Macy Warner fires ball 1 to Abby Henderson, and we're underway. That's well off the plate, 2-0. Henderson, Emily Singleton, the catcher, and J.C. Kahn, the shortstop, will be batting here in the first. 2-1 on the foul tip. So Singleton in center, Henderson in center, Singleton the catcher, Kahn at shortstop, Krause will be the first baseman, Crawford is at third, Kinzer's the DP, Jackman's in left, Nevaeh Pender's the second baseman, Rohrbaugh's in right, and Summer Roche is the pitcher for the Pomeroys. And the 3-1 pitch is in a strike. The payoff pitch is ball 4, and the leadoff batter is on for the Pomeroys. Warner in the circle for the Grenadiers. She's 4-3 on the season, with a 4.30 ERA and 44 innings pitched. Has 39 strikeouts to 24 walks. And has thrown 3 complete games and has 1 shutout. The runner goes and will be there in time on the stolen base.
Yeah, and you remember that's how they started last game, but Henderson was said she left early.
That's right.
So this time in safely at second, and all of a sudden St. Mary's is got a runner in scoring position with no outs in the first.
There's a strike to Singleton.
What a play!
And a caught stealing at third base. Out number 1, and so Templeman extinguishes the leadoff runner.
Yeah, we saw that last game, Cassie Roman covering third base, and this time they get the tag down. Big time throw by Erin Templeman.
Chopper to Zink, 2 out. And with the exception of the new pitcher, it's the exact same lineup for the Grenadiers here in game 2.
Yeah, Macy Warner hitting for herself in the 7th spot, but like you said, everything else the exact same.
Now Kahn
Heads up down there.
Lashes that one foul for strike 1.
Lyric Krause down there didn't even budge, so that ball was by her before she even looked up, I think. But a big-time play by the Grenadiers to get the runner out, obviously. But erasing a base runner just like the first game.
1-1.
And that's what you got to do against St. Mary's. You know, they are, like we said, they're a contact-heavy team, very quick on the bases. They like to cause chaos. So anytime you can limit base runners is good for their opponent.
That missed, and it's 2-1. Low 3-1. There's a strike to move the count full on Kahn. There's strike 3 looking. So Warner sends down the Pomeroy's 1-2-3 with the help of a caught stealing, and we move to the bottom of the first, scoreless. Mackenzie Walters leads it off for IU Southeast. Here's the lineup for the Grenadiers. Walters will lead it off and play first base, followed by designated player Josie Lemons. Autumn Molstrom's in right field. Aaron Templeman will clean up and be the catcher. Macy Zink bats fifth and plays third base. Brinley Bennett bats sixth and plays left field. Macy Warner will pitch and bat seventh. Cassie Roman's a shortstop, batting eighth, and Izzy Wright is at second, batting ninth for IU Southeast. Facing Summer Roche. Roche on the season, 3-1 with a 2.04 ERA and 24 innings pitched.
Yeah, certainly they're the ace of this staff. That ball's up the middle, off the shortstop's glove, onto first. What a play.
Nice play there by Kahn for the first out.
Yeah, had some trouble with it on the transfer initially, but nice job of recognizing how much time was there. And
Roche has 20 strikeouts to 16 walks, so control has been a bit of an issue. And
so a little meeting of a mound here. And what are we talking about?
I mean, it has to be are they just gonna? Is Tiffany Buckmaster just asking, "Hey, do you think she beat the throw?"
It certainly appeared the throw.
But
yeah, not sure.
Or maybe her foot came off the bag, and
I'm not sure the home plate umpire would see that very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, regardless, it's still the first out of the inning after that little conference, and Josie Lemons will be the batter. That was just a nice play by Kahn. I didn't see anything there at all.
Yep.
One 1-0 to Lemons.
So 3-0 now. That's the last thing you want to do with St. Mary's is put somebody like Josie Lemons on base.
Who's just going to run.
Good eye so far.
There's a strike. With Olstrom on deck. Swings through that to move the count full. See if Roche can battle back here and retire Lemons. Bullpen already working over in down the right field line for St. Mary of the Woods. That's a caught little dying liner by the third baseman.
Yeah, the ball had some topspin on it over there, it looked like.
Yeah, Crawford was able to, that one was just diving to the dirt, and she was able to snag it.
Yeah, that ball had such a funky spin on it. It might have gone foul, honestly.
Right.
But nice job catching it.
Now Olstrom. Strike one. That missed 1-1.
We saw this matchup quite a bit last year. Roche coming out on top in a couple of them. Two of the best in the conference.
Holds off that and is ahead 2-1.
Of course, Roche has that pretty nasty changeup that we see every once in a while that has some hitters look off balance quite a bit.
That missed off the plate, 3-1.
Ball's on to first base.
And the throw is in time. It's in the inning. So we head to the second, scoreless. Kraus leads it off here in the top of the second. It'll be Kraus, Crawford, and Kinzer. 4, 5, and 6 for the Pomeroys. Fouled away for strike one.
Very different bottom of the first inning for the Grenadiers. We saw in game one scoring 5 runs. But 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this may be the prototypical pitcher's duel that I think we both thought we were going to have in both games here today.
Yeah. We will see.
2-1.
Really attacking that outside part of the plate here. 3 straight pitches out there.
Center fielder Templeman maybe shading a little to her right into left center there.
Attacking that same spot, but 3 straight balls now. Of course, we saw Katie make that great play running straight back in the last game.
There's a strike. Move the count full.
That's 5 straight outside now. The outside part of the plate, I should say.
Will they go back inside? Nope, they won't. That'll be ball 4. Or maybe they try to go back inside and jam her, but instead they Warner misses. Kraus will draw a walk.
That's 2 straight leadoff walks to open this game now for Macy Warner. Not what you want with the Pomeroy's getting on base. That ball is bounced well in front of the plate for ball 1.
1-0 to Crawford.
Underneath the glove of Macy Zink, and everybody's going to be safe. So it looked like she had a beat on it in a possible double play ball, but it scoots right under her glove, and that's going to go down as an E5.
So now the Pomeroys have something cooking here with 2 on and nobody out here in the second. And Kinzer will be the batter.
That ball's off the glove of Izzy Wright.
Yeah, and that was a seeing eye single there. Wright tried to get over and make the play, but couldn't. A little bit too far to her left, and a run will come in to score. And the Pomeroys are in front 1-0. So nothing hit too terribly hard, but just well placed.
Mm-hmm.
Now Jackman will take a strike.
Yeah, that one out, just happened to bounce off her glove just far enough to get the run to score as well. So some good breaks for St. Mary's. That one's back to Warner on to third base for 1. Nice play. We've seen quite a few of those so far this year, Steven, where comebackers back to Macy Warner.
She fields her position very well. So the lead runner there will be retired. And Nevaeh Pender will be the batter with 1 away. Ball 1 to Pender.
Fun attempt fouled away.
Yeah.
A little bit of small ball this inning for St. Mary's, and that's what we talked about. They do so well.
And that'll be foul.
That's a good thing if you're a Grenadier fan, because that ball had eyes again. Not sure anybody gets out on that play. Very slow roller.
So 1 and 2 to Pender. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout there for the freshman. And they're 2 away.
That's going to bring up Justice Rohraball. A big at-bat here. See if the Grenadiers can get out of it. Just giving up the 1 run, or can St. Mary's take advantage of a couple base runners?
And keep the lineup from turning over this inning. There's a bunt foul up and in. I don't know if, at some point, either the Pomeroys are picking the wrong pitch to try and bunt on, or this is a coaching point of when they bunt, we're going to throw it up and in, and we're going to throw it inside.
Yeah, because we've seen several that are coming in very near the batter. So 0-2 now, a couple foul balls.
See if Warner can retire War a ball and limit the damage to just one. The pitch. Off the plate, 1-2. And I think they're calling batter's interference on that.
Well, maybe out of the box.
Or out of the box.
Or something, yeah. He immediately put that fist up, so you might be right on that batter's interference.
I think it's batter's interference.
Yep.
And that'll end the inning. So we move to the second. The Pomeroys take the lead, 1-0. Aaron Templeman takes ball one here to start the second for IU Southeast.
2-0 now. Aaron, the catcher in both games so far today. That one misses.
Yeah,
3-0.
3-0 now. Good eye by the catcher. And I think this kind of shows the importance of this series to keep Aaron behind the plate for both games. That hasn't been happening here this season.
Absolutely.
But
and she's a gamer too. You know, she'd catch every game if she could. But yeah, we hit that conference schedule now, and we're going to see her behind the plate quite often.
3-1. Oh, that might have been ball four, but she gets jammed. And Roche will underhand flip it for out number one.
Yeah, it didn't look like the most comfortable play there. Not sure if she just didn't feel comfortable making the throw. Maybe she had some trouble getting a grip on the ball, but an out nonetheless.
Now Macy Zink.
Oh, and it,
And that'll count as a ball. That fell, slipped out of her hand on the windup.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that, if I'm being honest. To go backwards like that.
I don't think yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I've seen them slip and kind of go right in front into the dirt, something like that, but never backwards. Interesting.
And that is a jam shot. That's going to fall. So a bloop single for Zink, and the tying run is on. And Brindley Bennett will bat with one away.
Yeah, jammed her quite a bit, but it's enough power to muscle it into left field for a base hit. So imagine Brindley might be swinging first pitch as well.
She is. That'll be a one hopper to the shortstop who fires across in time. A strong throw by Kahn, and that'll be out number 2. Zink will move up to second.
Yeah, and another pitch, it looked like it came inside on a Grenadier hitter. So.
And now Macy Warner's going to try and help herself with Zink in scoring position and 2 away.
That misses for a ball.
Ball 1. That is outside, 2-0. That is sent the opposite way and foul for strike 1.
Yeah, second straight game we've seen Macy Warner that when she's the starting pitcher, she's hit for herself. It's a very interesting lineup construction. Not something we see a ton from the Grenadiers, but seems to be a pattern so far with her starts at least.
Jammed, and that'll get through. Zink will come around the score, and the game is tied on the RBI single from Macy Warner.
So help yourself, kid.
So Macy on both Macy's kind of get the Grenadier offense going here and tie the game.
Yeah, and I imagine we're going to get a pinch runner at first base, a courtesy runner.
And that'll be,
I believe, number 2, Elena Winsler.
Elena Winsler at first base.
Yeah, so like you said, the 2 Macy's doing some damage.
So just as quickly as St. Mary of the Woods takes the lead in the top of the inning, the Grenadiers get the run back in the bottom of the inning. And now Cassie Roman will bat.
That's got to feel good as a pitcher, you know. You run, scored, and you're the one that gets the RBI, you know. It's great when your team ties it, but it's got to be especially pretty cool when you're the one that does it. That's well inside for a ball.
And that's pulled foul for strike number 1. 1-1 now.
Above average speed at first base, so ball in the outfield could do some damage here.
Runner goes, and she's going to be safe. I think she picked a good pitch to run on there.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those. As soon as that ball even got close to the dirt, she was off towards second.
So Winsler now at second, and the pitch lined hard to the shortstop, Kahn. Nice play on the short hop to fire across and in the inning, but the Grenadiers tie it 1-1 after 2. Top of the third rolls in here in New Albany with Abby Henderson, the batter for the Pomeroys. Top of the lineup, due up. Shows bunt and offered at it. That'll be strike one.
I saw Abby take a walk, steal second, but get thrown out trying to steal third in the top of the first. So aggressive base running on tap there. That one slashed into left field. That's going to be a fair ball down the line. Aggressive turn at first, on to second, safe.
What a quick, that's the second throw today that Bennett has just got in there and made a play much closer than it probably should have been. But that'll be a leadoff double for Henderson.
Yeah, that ball off the bat felt like extra bases. If that was going to be fair, I thought it was going to be extra bases all the way, but an absolute cannon by Brinley Bennett out there made it very, very close. Great tag by Izzy Wright, but the speed of Henderson just underneath the tag.
There's a bunt.
It's
foul. And this is the Pomeroy offense that we've really seen the last 2 years they've been in the league. Get a runner on, get him over via the bunt, stolen base, that sort of thing.
That's going to be another foul.
So Singleton now in a hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that on tap last year. Of course, Cameron Scott graduated last year, but she'd get on first base, and then there'd be a sacrifice bunt, and she would just run straight through second and go to third base. So she wouldn't even stop. So as you can say, very aggressive base running. That one's on to Macy. Gets the out, but the runner does advance.
Yep, so a productive out, one away. And now Kahn, who's made some nice defensive plays here so far in game two.
Yeah, nice job at shortstop.
That is fouled off for strike one. So Henderson at third with one away.
A lot of different ways you can score from third base with one out. So very valuable to get that base runner over there. And that makes that caught stealing in the first inning so important.
Lone in, 1-1.
Be interested to see if there's a ball hit on the ground, what the play is. But we'll see.
Oh, that's shot right down the right field line past the diving Walters. And that'll be an RBI single, and the Pomeroys are back in front.
Yeah, great piece of hitting by Kahn, right down that line, right over the bag. Here's the 0-0. Lined into center field for a base hit. Runners will advance. So first and second with one out now for St. Mary's. First pitch swinging. Ball smoked up the middle. And that'll bring up Jaylee Crawford. I believe we might have a runner or something. Oh, nope, they're just going to take a offensive timeout.
And that may be, those last two balls, some of the best contact the Pomeroys have had all day.
Yeah.
That one was a rocket back up the middle, the last one.
Yeah, even that ball down the line was smoked. It was placed very well, but that ball was very, very strong contact.
So now Crawford. Can she keep the line moving? Grounder. Roman will make the force out or the tag out.
Nope.
No, missed. She missed.
Yeah.
She missed on the.
Yeah, that was really the only play she.
Yeah, that was in the hole, and the only play she had was to try to go to third, and she couldn't get the tag on in time. So the bases are loaded now for Kinzer.
Another first pitch swinging, and that ball's going to get through as well.
One run will score. And it is 3-1. St. Mary of the Woods, he's here in the third.
4 straight hits. They are not wasting any time. I believe that's 3 straight first pitch swingings as well. Another one.
And another. Oh, they're going to. Walters with the backhand. She'll go home. And that'll be a force out. So the second out of the inning. Nice play by Walters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're seeing, but they are seeing the ball very well.
Yes.
4 straight first pitch swings, all put in play.
And pretty good contact.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's going to hit her and force in a run.
And now a 4-1 ball game. And I think we're going to get a runner at first, maybe?
I'm not sure. Saw him pointing in that direction, so. Maybe a pinch hitter, actually. Saw Justice Rohrball just go back. Yeah, we're going to get a pinch hitter.
Is that Fitzwater?
Yep. It is Hannah Boardman, number 15.
Hannah Boardman will be the pinch hitter. See if she can blow this one open here with a little 2-out magic.
Boardman, a 273 hitter. That ball misses. 1 home run, 4 RBIs.
And I'll say, you're right. I mean, I think they are seeing the ball really well out of her hand.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to be aggressive at the plate, but very, very rarely do you see multiple hitters in a row swing first pitch, and they all did with great success, with the exception of that fielder's choice, but even that ball was hit relatively hard. So they're seeing something in this inning.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two.
And you have to wonder here as well. You know, I imagine Hallie Foley probably ready for the Grenadiers at any point. So when do they go to that? When do they pull the trigger? Or can Macy Warner get out of it as that ball is hit foul? But 2-2 count with the bases loaded. Very important pitch for both sides.
Inside miss. The count goes full.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better location than that, but umpire says it's in, so we go full with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Warner gets the strikeout there to limit the damage, but 3 runs in, and after 2.5, St. Mary of the Woods leads it 4-1. Izzy Wright will lead it off here at the bottom of the 3rd as the Grenadiers face their largest deficit here today.
Foul. So good idea by Josie Lemons, but good awareness to let that go foul. And here's the 2-2. Just misses outside. Roche really wanted that call. It's going to be 3-2 now.
Nice eye there by Lemons.
And no doubt about that. Really borderline pitch. But washed it all the way in. And here's the 3-2. It's another ground ball. That one's going to stay fair. No chance at first. That's an infield hit. So speed on the bases with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up the always dangerous Autumn Olstrom. The 0-0 misses, and that's going to be a wild pitch. Josie thought about third base, wide turn at second, but will stay put. And it's going to be 1-0 with the runner in scoring position.
This is exactly what you want if you're the Grenadiers here, to have a runner in scoring position for Olstrom.
Yeah. It's the 1-0 coming in. That'll miss. Yeah, exactly what you said. You can't really script it up any better. You're down by 3 runs, and you can't get it back in one swing at this very moment, but you can chip away. That's going to miss. So 3-0.
I wonder if this is the old pitch around.
Yeah. And you almost wonder 3-0. It's got to be perfect to swing at it, but we'll see. Not even close. So that'll be ball 4 for Autumn Olstrom. So the tying run will come to the plate in form of the catcher, Aaron Simpleman.
And this is one of those things where you think, okay, you're in the 3rd inning, you're going to go and put the tying run at the plate instead of going after Olstrom, but that's the kind of hitter she is.
Yeah, I mean, none of those pitches were relatively close. So we'll see. See if the strategy works, as the first pitch to Templeman will be well inside for a ball. So all of a sudden, Steven, we were just talking about the St. Mary's seeing the ball well. Grenadiers looking to put something on, putting 2 runners on with 2 outs. A little 2-out rally. That one's going to be in for a strike.
Yeah.
Aaron, somebody with plenty of power. The 1-1 comes in. And another ball, 2-1. And this is where we saw in the last game, of course, it ultimately ended up not mattering. The Grenadiers up by 5 runs, but a lot of chances that they let go by them.
Mm-hmm.
So see if they can change their luck on that in this one, or if the St. Mary's Pomeroys can continue. That's going to be high once more, so 3-1. So, we said maybe that was an unintentional walk to Olstrom, but maybe it was not. Maybe Roche just...
Well, and we talked about the amount of walks that Roche has in the innings pitch, so,
Yeah.
I mean, walks are definitely an issue for her so far this season.
Yeah, and here comes the 3-1, and that ball is going to be in there for a strike. So, full count, 2 outs. Runners will be in motion on the pitch. Here it comes. That's going to miss. So ball 4. That's going to load the bases for Macy Zink.
Really nice job by Templeman. You just keep the line moving, draw a walk, get the bases loaded for Zink.
Yeah. That's where it comes up. 3 straight seniors in the lineup, really doing a nice job. As Macy is that 3rd as she watches strike 1. Now it's getting really interesting. Tying run on base. The 0-1. It's going to be grounded onto 3rd base, onto 1st, and the Pomeroys get out of it. So the base is loaded for the Grenadiers, results in 0 runs as we move to the top of the 4th. 4-1, St. Mary's. head to the top of the fourth. Macy Warner versus the leadoff hitter, Abby Henderson. Henderson, we have seen be very dangerous so far today. As that ball's going to bounce in. 1-0.
Warner needs a quick inning here after a couple of longer innings.
That ball's going to be this high, yeah. It's interesting, too, because we say she needs a shorter inning, but it's like last inning, ultimately, pitch-wise, wasn't very extended, but like we said, just batter after batter after batter getting on base.
Yeah.
So that's just very high-stress pitches. Yeah. That one's going to be roped foul. That's where the pitch count's a little deceiving. Just kind of high-stress innings versus, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last inning would definitely qualify as a high-stress inning. After that foul ball, the count will sit 2-1. A bunt attempt is going to get down. Macy Zink fields on to first. Got her.
Nice play by Macy. That another good defensive play by her to come over and a strong arm. That's twice today on really good bunt. She's able to make an even better defensive play and retire the batter.
Yeah, that's kind of why she is also a catcher. It's because she's got an absolute cannon. So the ability to play third and catcher is very valuable for this team. As that ball's going to be grounded. Oh, just past the glove of Macy Zink, and that ball just was in the foul territory. That ball was very close to going over the base.
Just foul.
Off the bat of Emily Singleton. We've seen quite a few of those down the line today, Steve.
Yeah.
The 0-1 delivery is going to be...
Particularly on the St. Mary side, that one goes foul. Just been able to keep those inside the lines.
Yeah. So 0-2 count here. See if that play by Macy Zink, that is. Give Macy Warner some confidence, as that's going to be a swing and a miss. So a bunt, ground out, and a 3-pitch strikeout, and all of a sudden, 2 outs in the inning. That's going to bring up the ever dangerous J.C. Kahn. So we talked about that quick inning, Stephen, and normally talking about it doesn't always come to fruition, but 1 out away from it doing so here. That ball's right back up the middle to Macy Warner on to first base. So she does get that quick inning. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. 4-1, St. Mary's. First pitch swinging for the best on. And leading off for the Grenadiers will be the left fielder, Brinley Bennett. Gotta get this headset on because she does like to work early in counts on that swing. And that ball is going to be lifted on the first pitch into center field for an out, number 1. So Brinley holding true. 1 pitch, 1 out for Roche. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Macy Warner. Of course, Macy driving in the lone run for the Grenadiers so far today. And that ball is going to be roped into left center, but a nice sliding play by the center fielder, Henderson.
So both center fielders have web gems here today. That was a rocket in the left center, and Henderson able to come over and make the catch.
Yeah, we have seen some elite outfield defense so far, especially up the middle. But, you know, in terms of that, 2 outs on 2 pitches. Cassie Roman's going to hit one deep to center field, way back. That's going to be over the head of Henderson. So Cassie Roman gets into second base standing with a double. So a nice piece of hitting there by Cassie Roman. I thought Henderson might have a chance on it, but it just kept carrying.
And it's nice to see Cassie Roman with an extra base hit after, struggling here the past couple of games to get one into scoring position now for Izzy Wright.
Yeah, an uncharacteristically slow start by Cassie.
Yeah. But that one was squared up and shot out of a cannon.
3 straight batters swinging first pitch. Let's see if Izzy does as well. No, that one's going to be well outside. A rare occurrence of Izzy Wright not leading off an inning today.
Yeah.
As that ball is going to be off the end of the bat and kind of no man's territory, no man's land down there in foul territory, I should say, for a foul ball. Kind of a little cue shot off the end of the bat there. So a runner in scoring position for the Grenadiers here in the bottom of the 4th. As the 1-1 pitch will miss inside for a ball. So if you're St. Mary's and Roche here, you don't want to turn the lineup over with runners in scoring position, but Grenadiers would like to do the opposite of that. And that's going to miss, so 3-1. So that eye we talked about with Izzy Wright coming into play here. And Steven, if I were Izzy here, I would look for one spot, and if you don't get it in that spot, I'm taking.
Yep.
Here it is, and that ball's going to miss well outside for a wild pitch. Cassie Roman will advance to third base, so we now have runners on first and third with Mackenzie Walters up.
And this is where you've got to get a run in.
Yes.
I mean, the struggles that the Grenadiers have had in running with runners in scoring position, you can't leave a runner at third here.
No, you cannot, especially coming with 2 outs as well. A little rally.
And this you're already in the 4th. Like, you've got to get this run in as you trail by 3. But another ball. This time to Walters.
We saw Walters, of course, first career home run yesterday at Jeff High. Definitely has some pop in that bat. Nice contact hitter. As Mackenzie's going to call time, I think, just to discuss the signs with Coach Buckmaster down there first. And Mackenzie back in the box now. Like you said, massive opportunity here. They'll have to get them all back in one swing, but getting any back is big for the Grenadiers team right now. 1-0's going to miss. That's going to allow Izzy to move to second base. So now all of a sudden 2 runners in scoring position. And now, even more imperative to get those runners in. Two-0 from Roche. Misses.
Not even close.
Yeah, another one in the dirt. Not sure. Struggling with the grip a little bit. I mean, that's 3 straight. And that one misses high. So back to back. Ooh, looks like, are we going to have a pinch hitter? We are going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be number 21, excuse me, Savannah Gaither, I believe.
So Gaither will be the pinch hitter.
So
the sophomore from Utica. Indiana.
Coach Buckmaster going to one of the best bats on the bench in a big-time situation here in the bottom of the fourth. And this is a move to get a ball in the gap. A pretty solid contact hitter is Gaither. And that ball again, not even close, even. So.
I just can't believe that no one is going out to talk to Roche.
Maybe just.
Even, I mean, now I don't even see anybody warming.
Yeah.
But just to, take a minute here. I mean,
that's not even close.
No.
And there it is. There's going to be time. Coach Jim Walker finally making his way out to the mound. And I mean, 2 straight walks.
And these pitches are not close.
No.
This isn't, I'm getting squeezed by the umpire.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, the last thing you want to do is let Autumn Olstrom come up with any kind of runners on base.
I will say this. I mean, again, with the way the Grenadiers have done with runners in scoring position, you got to make one pitch.
Yep. You were right. Some enthusiasm coming down from the Grenadier dugout, and something we really haven't heard much today.
But, I mean, at the same time, where these pitches are, this could be a wild pitch and get away from the catcher very easily. And all of a sudden, then, you got a runner coming home from third.
Yeah, I mean, you almost treat all of these pitches like it's a 3-0 count. I mean, just you make them and throw a strike at this point, unless you get one middle. So here we go, the 2-0. Roche's got the ball in the circle. And that's going to miss high for ball 3. So 1 pitch away from 3 straight walks after a double by Cassie Roman.
Not close.
No, it gets high again.
So that'll bring in a run. And so it's 4-2.
And we are going to have a pitching change. If I had to.
I mean, now he can't go out twice without making a change,
exactly.
So that'll do it.
It's going to be the Oakland City transfer, Emily Fitzwater.
And we will take a break and be back in just a moment.
We have the pitching change, as we said, Emily Fitzwater in. It's facing the All-American Autumn Olstrom. Big time matchup here. First pitch is not even close. Not quite far enough to score a run. Fitzwater on the year, 2.84 ERA. This is her 4th appearance, all in relief. 12 innings pitched. 11 strikeouts, but 6 walks as well. As that misses again. Another ball. So you can make a pitching change, but you cannot make your pitchers throw strikes. As the first 2 pitches here, missing. 2-0 count. That one's going to miss as well. So 3-0, and we've seen some exaggerated movements by the St. Mary's pitchers today. It's a 3-0 count here. He's in there for a strike.
I've never seen anything like this, where, I mean, you have multiple pitchers now not able to find those zone at all.
Unbelievable. The 3-1 misses well outside, well low, and another run is going to score. So all of a sudden, 4-3 now. So we talked about the Grenadiers capitalizing with runners in scoring position, and quite frankly, I mean, they're doing a good job of not swinging at pitches that are not in the strike zone. They're just not getting anything in the strike zone. The first pitch here to Aaron is, I mean, down and in. And until you see a strike, I'm not even taking that bat off my shoulder right now. The 1-0 must have liked that one, as it's going to be fouled away. 1-1 now. Fitzwater has allowed 3 home runs this year. That ball is going to be roped into right field. Caught! Caught on the slide by Justice Rohraball. But the Grenadiers strike for 2. It is now 4-3, St. Mary's. So Lyric Krause steps in. And a brand new ball game here, 4-3, as that pitch misses well low. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Pomeroys. It has turned into a beautiful day here at the Cutter Sports Complex, and that one's in there for a strike. A little chilly earlier, but we're inching our way towards 60 degrees. In the second of 2 games here between these 2 River States Conference rivals, as that ball is fouled well outside. Into the parking lot, always a risky decision. Parking in that parking lot down there. The 1-2 from Warner is going to be grounded foul. The 1-2 is going to miss in the dirt for 2-2. Warner now up to 68 pitches here in the top of the 5th. That ball is going to be skied into left field. Brinley Bennett looks like she tripped. And Kraus is going to be in there with a double down the left field line. So losing her footing out there is Brinley Bennett, but the double nonetheless. That's going to bring up Jayla Crawford. Abby Broughton, the pinch runner at second base. So now, the Pomeroys.
Yeah, the Pomeroys have something cooking after the Grenadiers scored a pair in the bottom of the 4th. Now they've got a shot to answer back here with a runner in scoring position.
That ball is in there for a strike. And just tough luck out there in left field.
Yeah, just stumbled.
So that ball is going to be a no foul ball, just a swing and a miss. So that's going to allow the runner to advance.
That hit something because I heard it.
I think it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe they're saying it tipped off the catcher's glove, I guess. But regardless, 0-2 count, runner at third now. As that ball is going to be lifted into center field. Katie Tilpenman's got it. Here's the throw home, going to be well offline. So the St. Mary's of the Woods Pomeroys going to take a 5-3 lead.
So sacrifice fly there. That'll be out number 1.
And that's going to bring in Jasmine Kinzer. So a nice job by the Pomeroys of manufacturing a run there. Capitalizing with the runners in scoring position. As that ball is going to miss.
Nice job by the heart of the order to manufacture a run here for the Pomeroys and get one of those runs back.
Yeah, I mean, good things happen when you put the ball in play more times than not. So a couple fly balls to the outfield, manufacturing a run, as you said. So the momentum, if you believe in momentum, shifting back to the St. Mary's dugout. That's going to be in there for a strike. Yeah, nice pitch, as you were going to say. That one's going to miss just outside. Templeman tried to frame that one on the outside corner, but umpire was not biting. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to Cassie Roman at short. On to first, 2 away.
Nice play by Roman there.
Yeah, nice job.
Just getting down, making the play. Jackman will bat.
That ball is going to be fouled away down the line. Into the parking lot. The 0-1 is going to be grounded back up the middle, knocked down by Macy Warner. On to first, got her. What a play by Macy Warner as we head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-3, St. Mary of the Woods. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Macy Zink leading off for the Grenadiers. It'll be 5, 6, 7. See if they can answer after the Pomeroy scored 1 in the top of this inning. That pitch is going to miss. But I don't think the strategy should change here, Steven. You know, make them throw strikes still.
Yeah, until she can start finding the zone repeatedly.
They call it an illegal pitch.
I think it had to have been.
2-0 count, yeah.
Yep. Must have been an illegal pitch.
I saw that hand go out, and it's going to be 2-0. So a break for the Grenadiers there. I'm not quite sure what was done in the circle, but nonetheless. So that ball is going to be grounded foul.
Two and 1 to Zink here.
And that ball's going to hit her.
I was going to just about ready to say, you know, just find a way to get on.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a walk or whatever.
That's
Want somebody with her speed to lead off and get on base.
That's the thing about Macy. She will find a way on. She gets hit more often than not. Feels like she's gotten hit several times.
And then she's
so
going to
far this
chat
year.
with you.
Yeah, no doubt.
When she's on base.
That's going to bring up Brinley Bennett, who is very active early in the counts, as we've said. As that ball's going to be roped into left center. That's going to get down. Macy Zink rounding second, on to third. They're sending her home. Brinley Bennett on her way to third, and she's going to get in with another triple. The second triple of the day for Brinley Bennett. And the Grenadiers cut the lead to 1 at 5-4.
Brinley Bennett, speed demon, hits a rope into left center. Zink was going home the entire time, scored easily. And Bennett slides in ahead of the throw. So the tying run is at third for Macy Warner.
That ball was scalded off the bat. Another triple. And then, like you said, Grenadiers tying run at third base now. First pitch to Macy Warner. It's going to be skied into right field. It's going to be caught by Roar Ball. Here comes the run. Brinley Bennett is going to get in there. And the Grenadiers have tied the game at 5 in the bottom of the 5th. With a nice piece of hitting there to put it in the outfield by Macy Warner, and all of a sudden it's a brand new ball game.
It's all you got to do. Just get a sacrifice fly, hit the ball deep enough there to score the run, and you're right. Brand new ball game here late.
That's going to bring up Cassie Roman, who put a great swing on the ball earlier in this one for a double. That ball is going to miss inside.
Wild game here in game 2.
Yeah, very interesting. A huge shift in this one, the last couple innings. And that ball is going to miss. So the dugout energies have shifted dramatically in this one. The 2-0 to Roman. It's going to be lined foul. Heads up down there, Jen, our trainer. Do we have a trainer for the trainer, Steven?
Yeah, Kristen's probably across the street.
That's true. That is true.
And then
we're going to get a warning.
On the dugout.
Yeah, I believe so.
After a foul ball.
Yeah, I think he's just been chirping for quite a while. Coming out, of course, on that illegal pitch. I think that's still on his mind. I mean, that changed the complexion of that at-bat, and of course, she came around to score. So. So reset in action. 5-5 game here in the bottom of the 5th. Grenadiers scoring 2 runs in both the 4th and the 5th to tie this one up. A 2-1 count to the 8-hitter Cassie Roman. And that ball is in there for a strike. A nice pitcher's pitch there by Fitzwater. The count is even at 2. And that one misses. So 3-2 count now.
Oh, that was
And that's
ball
off
4.
that's off the end of the bat, but with her speed, she's going to beat it out. So it looked like the ball bounced off her back. And I think they're going to argue maybe interference here. I think Coach Jim Walker is going to say that she came out of the baseline. Or maybe a foul ball, I'm not sure. But regardless, the runner Cassie Roman going to get an infield hit, and that's going to bring up the second baseman Izzy Wright. Well, that ball had some funky spin on it off the very end of the bat.
Okay, let's see if Izzy puts one down here.
Yeah, I'll be very interested. No sign there, but it will miss outside. And that ball is going to be hit to the second baseman, on to short for 1, on to first, not in time. But they do get the lead runner, fielder's choice. So runners at first base with 2 out now for Mackenzie Walters. And that's in there for a strike. A rare first pitch strike for the St. Mary of the Woods pitchers. Took a little off that one, but misses well high, 1-1.
Big gap on in right center here. Oh, tries to maybe go that way, but fouls it off.
Yeah, they are shading the line in right field, and honestly, pretty big size gap in left field as well down the line. This is a pretty big outfield, though. A lot of ground to cover. As the 1-2 is going to be lined into right field for a base hit. They're going to try to get her at first, but great job by Izzy Wright to advance on the throw. So they try to get Mackenzie Walters at first. Izzy Wright recognized it to advance to third, and that's going to give the Grenadiers first and third with Josie Lemons at the plate.
She's going to re-enter him. That's what the conversation is going to be. So Wright at third, Walters at first with 2 away. Lemons can handle the bat. We've seen that.
Yeah, the thing about Lemons is just putting the ball in play is going to cause the defense to have to make a play, make a quick reaction.
But with as wild as Fitzwater's been, I mean, this could be a wild pitch. Allow Wright to score. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Any number of things.
The first pitch of the at-bat is going to be grounded, foul. Just foul down the third base line. And that would have been very interesting at first base if they would have been able to get her, but it is going to be foul. The 0-1 misses, and Mackenzie Walters is going to steal second. So So runners at second and third now with 2 away. The 1-1 grounded to shortstop. On to first, got her. A nice play by Kahn, but the Grenadiers strike for 2 in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th, tied at 5. As we head into the top of the 6th. 8, 9, and 1 due up for St. Mary's of the Woods. Up first, number 2, Riley Pinder.
Macy Warner's got to get this inning retired quickly. You've got St. Mary of the Woods on the ropes. You've got pitchers who are, struggling to throw strikes. And IU Southeast certainly has the momentum after scoring twice in the 4th and twice in the 5th. You can't allow St. Mary of the Woods to get the lead back.
That's a great bunt in front of the plate. No play.
Perfectly placed bunt there.
And so I think they were going to argue that maybe the bat was in the way, but no, absolutely perfect bunt hit. So the Pomeroys have something doing now. Justice Rohrball up. And that's going to be another bunt. On to third. Macy Zink on to first. Got it. They're going to try to go to third. Here's the throw to third, and she dropped the ball.
And the runner's going to come home and score.
Wow.
That's St. Mary of the Woods in a nutshell, right there.
The exact play I was talking about earlier, the first to third on a bunt, as it looked like a pretty good throw over there by Izzy Wright. But unfortunately,
perfect throw. Maybe a little, you could say, hey, maybe let her into the runner a little bit, but I don't think so. Just good throw, and Templeman couldn't hang on.
That's going to miss. So, just like that, St. Mary's of the Woods takes the lead, and it is a 2-0 count to the leadoff hitter, Abby Henderson.
They do that small ball, first to third, handling the bat with bunts, that sort of thing, so well.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier, just everybody in their lineup, 1 through 9, can do the exact same thing. Absolutely no hesitation by Pinder going to third on that. And they made the Grenadiers try to make a play, and unfortunately for the Grenadiers, unfortunately for St. Mary's, they did not. So it's going to be 3-1 now to Henderson. As she offered at it, that's going to be strike 2.
And that's the bottom third of the lineup putting that together.
Yeah, we talked about the top of the lineup doing that a lot last year, but like you said, 8-9 was going for it. As that ball is going to be fouled away. The 3-2 misses. So another dangerous base runner on first base in Abby Henderson.
And I doubt she's going to be at first base very long.
Yeah. She's been very, very active on the base paths. I mean, the entire team has, but Henderson especially. As what are we? Not sure what we are.
I have absolutely no idea.
That was a very quick time. And Buckmaster's going to plead her case, but I'm not sure the umpires saw anything. They would have made a call, I believe.
I mean, the only...
It looked like Henderson did step off the bag, but...
But time
Yeah.
had to have been called by that point.
That would be my guess, yes. An extended conversation. The crew chief, I believe, or the home plate umpire, I should say, is going to come out to either break it up or listen as well.
Unless... No.
The count was correct, so it had to have been something with the runner over there.
Yeah. I think the play was dead. The only thing I'm thinking is if maybe they're saying she turned
Yeah,
to go to
she
second.
made like a move.
But I don't think I think the play was already dead.
Coach Buckmaster's got to be careful here. So we're going to, after an extended break, back to play. First pitch of the count here to Emily Singleton. And there goes a little fake throw. Got me a little bit. That ball's going to miss.
You can't bite on the pump fake there, Logan.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. The 1-0 is going to be bunted. Foul. Pretty good idea going down that line. Would have been a really tough play, but squirts foul. Just some more of that small ball that we've seen for years from this team. The 1-1 is going to be chopped foul. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is going to be a swing and a miss. So big strikeout, yeah. Big strikeout by Macy Warner there. And there are now 2 away for J.C. Kahn. Other than my biting on the pump fake, Henderson really not a ton of action over there at first base in that at-bat. We'll see if that changes here. That ball misses high. Throw down to first. Swipe tag, not in time. Good idea. But nothing doing. The 1-0 is going to be roped to Cassie Roman, and Cassie Roman is going to just step on second base for the out. A nice slide at second, but it was a force out. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, St. Mary of the Woods retakes the lead, 6-5. are back in the bottom of the 6th inning. The starting pitcher, Summer Roche, back in the game for the Pomeroys. Number 88, Ruby Gray, in to catch. So interesting decision here, Steven.
Yeah.
As that ball misses.
We'll see if she's found her control.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this, 71 pitches, 31 strikes.
And this is not the batter you want to face. Your first batter back in the game.
No. That ball's going to miss as well. 2-0.
One pitch only here, one pitch only.
So, fascinating decision nonetheless. That ball is going to be roped heads up down there. Not sure how anybody got out of the way of that one, but hit the net. Almost took that one out of the catcher's mitt. Here's the 2-1. Misses. 3-1 now.
I think I'm just going to walk her and take my chances with everybody else. Yep.
And they are. So Roche comes in and immediately walks another batter.
And you're definitely going to get a runner here, I would think.
It's, I believe,
Quinlan?
number 22, Quinlan Cunningham. And it is.
First running for the Grenadiers, number 22, Quinlan Cunningham.
Aaron Simpleman steps in. That ball misses low. 1-0. So, fascinating dynamic here. Roche, the starting pitcher, back in the game. Walks the first batter. And that one's going to be in there for a strike. Nice pitch. I will say the misses seem to be a little closer this time through, but they are still misses nonetheless. Simpleman's going to get a 1-1 here. And that ball's grounded back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Quinlan on to second base, and the Grenadiers have something brewing in the bottom of the 6th.
The go-ahead run now at first base, and Macy Zink will have a chance here to tie the game up.
And I believe we're probably going to have another runner at first, if I had to guess. Not sure who it will be. Looks like maybe 27, Grace Stapleton.
Yep.
And Macy Zink up now, and I wonder, Stephen, do we see a bunt maybe? That'd be very interesting. A lot of different decisions you can make here. And there it is. Perfectly done to third base. On to first, and a sacrifice bunt by Macy Zink puts runners at second and third with one away with the hot swinging Brindley Bennett.
Perfectly executed there by Zink. Both runners move into scoring position, and if Brindley does what she did the last time, IU Southeast is going to be in front.
Yeah. It's going to be a fascinating thing to see here. Of course, swinging early in the count is Brindley, but
Wow.
she's going to lay a bunt down, and she offered at it.
Wow. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Yeah, very interesting decision there. Not sure if that was on her own or if that was from Coach Buckmaster, but regardless, an 0-1 count. That ball's going to be roped up the middle for a base hit. The game is tied. They're going to hold Grace Stapleton at third, but Brinley Bennett comes through once more, and it is 6-6 in the sixth.
God, she is just absolutely crushing the ball.
Yeah, I mean, coming through time and time again. And that just goes to show you, you know, she played a lot of first base last year. Mackenzie Walters took that job this year. She found a spot in left field, and, I mean, if you're going to hit, you're going to find your way in the lineup, and she has hit. So can Macy Warner give the Grenadiers the lead? And that ball misses, but Brinley Bennett steals second base. So the Grenadiers, runners in scoring position once more.
And can Macy Warner put herself and the Grenadiers in front here with a base hit?
Here's the 1-0. That ball misses. 2-0 now. Big time bat right here. 2-0. In there for a strike. And with the height of Macy Warner, a pitch down there is really hard to get to, so a great location by Roche. As it's going to be 2-1 now. And way out in front of that one.
Pulled the string on her there.
There's that famous changeup we were talking about earlier, and it is now 2-2. Beautiful time for that pitch right there. Here comes the 2-2. That ball is grounded just foul. Warner steps back in. 2-2 from Roche. And that ball is fouled away once more. Big time battle right here. That ball misses outside. 3-2 now. That ball is going to be lined into right field. Caught. Here comes the runner, Stapleton, to the plate. Great throw from right field, but Stapleton's in. Brinley Bennett advances to third base, but Macy Warner gives the Grenadiers a 7-6 lead in the bottom of the sixth.
Great at bat by the freshman to just battle, get a sacrifice fly to put IU Southeast in front. Bennett now at third.
And that's the second time we've seen Macy Warner come through with a sacrifice fly.
Really well done.
And that's in there for a strike.
Can the Grenadiers add on some insurance here in the sixth?
0-2 to Cassie Roman. That ball is lined into right field. It's down past the right fielder. One run will score. Cassie Roman on to second base for a double. And just like that, the Grenadiers take an 8-6 lead.
There's the insurance and another nice bit of hitting by a Grenadier this time down the right field line. Rorabaugh couldn't get there. And Izzy Wright will be the batter.
You saw Cassie Roman give a little shrug at second base, like, hey, I didn't hit that great, but it landed, and that's a base hit and RBI. So Izzy Wright will take a ball. So 3 runs here in the sixth as the Grenadiers have taken an 8-6 lead. Another runner in scoring position. And Now it's going to miss. 2-0.
Two in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, now 3 in the sixth, and the Grenadiers have come back to take a 2-run lead.
Pretty much the exact opposite of what we were talking about earlier, scoring early and then not doing anything late.
And actually converting with runners in scoring position.
Exactly. No doubt about that. That one misses too. And, you know, honestly, Stephen, that just brings me the question, should they have gone back to Roche?
I mean,
it's very interesting.
To me, she's your best pitcher.
Yep.
She's the veteran.
And that one's going to be in for a strike.
She's been in big spots against IU Southeast. And a couple of those have just been nice battles that the Grenadiers have just won.
That's valid. That's going to miss
walk.
For another walk. That's going to bring up the top of the lineup and Mackenzie Walters. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't question the decision. It's just very interesting. It's just a conversation piece.
And it's, you know, with the exception of Warner, it's the veteran bats of the Grenadiers coming through here.
Yep, and that one's in for a strike. Yeah, I mean, seniors, Olstrom, Roman, Zink
gets the bunt down.
Yep.
Bennett comes through again.
Brenly, yeah, junior. So that ball is going to miss low, 1-1. So you're right. Now freshman Mackenzie Walters looking to add her name to this. And that ball misses, 2-1. That ball is fouled away. So a good battle here, 2-2. Here it is, well out in front of the plate. 3-2 once more.
The issue is when she's missed, I mean, no one's swinging.
Yep.
Like, they're not close.
Yeah, and here comes the 3-2. Let's see what she delivers. It's going to be in there. Ground ball to second base, on to first for the out. But the Grenadiers strike for 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th as we head to the top of the 7th. IUS leading 8-6. All right, here we are in the top of the 7th. 4, 5, and 6 due up for St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys. Macy Warner back in the circle.
Turn the music.
And Lyric Krause in will foul off the first pitch. 0-1. So a big time swinging momentum here. And Grenadiers have the chance to sweep a doubleheader to move to 4-0 in conference play.
Can Warner nail it down?
Swing and a miss. And, you know, the last time we were here, we saw Macy Warner have her best inning in the 7th inning. So we'll see if she can find some of that energy like she did against Taylor. The 0-2 is going to be grounded through the left side for a base hit. So St. Mary the Woods says not so fast as they have a runner at first base.
And the tying run will come to the plate.
It'll be Jaylee Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat coming. It's going to miss high. 1-0. The 1-0. He's going to miss, I believe, low. 2-0. Looks pretty good from up here, but again, like I said earlier, that's why we're up here, not down there. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. Feels like the speed of Macy Warner has. She's getting the ball and firing it in there.
I think she's all amped up.
A lot of quick pace here. 2-1. That's going to be grounded right back up the middle for another base hit. So St. Mary of the Woods not going away easily. First and second, nobody out. That's going to bring up number 9, Jasmine Kinzer. And Steven, I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would say Bunt City right here.
Mm-hmm. Zink and Walters both in. Ooh.
And does not appear on the first pitch. So 0-1. And see, that is why I'm not a betting man right there.
Yep.
The 0-1. It's going to be fouled away down the right field line. So a pitch over the outside corner and a foul ball brings the count to 0-2. Grenadiers looking for their first out of the inning. Runners on first and second for St. Mary of the Woods. The 0-2. Fouled away once more. Big time battle right here. Here it is. Misses low. 1-2. Tried to get a chase there, but nothing doing by Kinzer. Want to foul away once more. So making Macy Warner throw some pitches in this at-bat. St. Mary of the Woods doing a nice job making contact. A couple seeing eye singles, a couple foul balls in this at-bat. And that ball's going to be lined. Is he right through? Under her legs. One run is going to score. Look like maybe a double play ball, but that's going to go down as an E4, and it is 8-7 Grenadiers.
She just didn't get her glove down, goes right through the 5-hole.
Yeah. Looked like was kind of caught in between catching that one in the air or on the ground and just kind of raised up on it a little bit. Just like that, Steven, it is 8-7, and this roller coaster continues.
And Haley Book's going to go talk to her pitcher.
More so just calming probably everybody down right there. And still no outs. Still got to watch out for that dangerous bunting game with St. Mary of the Woods.
I would think you're going to see it here.
Yeah. Michaela Jackman up.
Corners are in.
And no offer there, but it will miss high. 1-0. You cannot look away from this game. Here's the 1-0. Again, misses high. Yeah, you look away here, you're going to miss quite a bit. High intensity, high-paced action so far today at the Cutter Sports Complex. Two and 0, fouled away. Kick save by Coach Haley Book down there.
You just wonder if Macy's out of gas at this point.
Yeah, I think they're. I mean, as fast as she's working, I think the adrenaline's pumping right now. So we'll see. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Beautiful off-speed pitch. Had her way out in front of that one. It is now 2-2. Not often you see her pull the string quite like that. And that ball is going to be lifted into left field. Can Brinley Bennett get there? Diving catch. She got it. On to third, safe. Both runners will tag, but a wonderful diving play by Brinley Bennett for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, but you almost say,
do you catch it?
do you catch it?
Because, well, I mean, very heads-up base running by St. Mary of the Woods to advance. I mean, a nice throw in.
Because that's what I was thinking the entire time is if she has to make a tough play, which she did,
Yep.
they're going to tag.
Yep, they did.
And
So
now you've got the go-ahead run at second base.
we're going to Nevaeh Pender. So that ball is roped foul. Yeah, that's one of those though. Like, do you just tell your outfielder to not try to make a play? It's very difficult decision, split second decision.
And the next pitch could be a double, and
Exactly. It ultimately doesn't matter.
Right.
But
you need outs.
yes. So no one counts a Pender. And that's going to be a bunt, a squeeze bunt. On to home plate, safe, and the Pomeroys have tied it. An excellent squeeze bunt here in the top of the seventh.
You almost just knew at some point that was going to happen, and there's nothing they could really do there. Tied at 8.
And we're going to have a change of some sort. Is this a pinch hitter? I believe it is.
What number is that? Three.
Number 3, Annika Hannigan.
Hannigan hitting .250. This is her 5th at bat of the season.
The 0-0 fouled away,
Ooh,
heads up down
Goodness gracious.
there. So you saw Pender off on that move right there, so definitely going to try to make something happen on the base paths. And that ball misses outside, so that's going to be a stolen base for Pender.
This time will be defensive indifference.
Yes. And that ball's going to miss. And that one's grounded to Macy Zink off her glove. Recovery onto first base, and they got her. So a nice play by Macy Zink to avoid the run coming in. And it is still runners at second and third with 2 outs.
Great play there by Zink.
Yeah, what nice job keeping it in front of
Yes,
her, going
knocking
down
it
on a
down.
knee. That'll bring up the dangerous Abby Henderson. That ball is in the dirt. Another one in the dirt. 2-0 now.
I know.
Warner up to 120 pitches
Yeah,
now.
I know she's working fast, but I do think at this point she's running out of gas here a little bit, and the control seems to be going. Just see if she can get through this batter here.
The 2-0, kind of a check swing of sorts. Not quite a slap, but foul ball nonetheless. The 2-1 to Henderson. Well outside. 3-1. The 3-1 is kind of another slap foul. 3-2. Interesting approach from Henderson at the plate here. And the way they're running right now, any ball in the outfield, I guarantee both runners are going to try to score.
Yes.
Full count, 2 outs. Another foul ball. She's certainly trying to go that direction. Right at Macy Zink, it looks like, at third base. Three-two once more. Is going to be fouled off again. So a heck of a battle here. Macy Warner, Abby Henderson. Tie game. Can't ask for much more. 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's going to be another foul ball. Some mutual respect by both fan bases down there. Heck of a battle. That ball's going to be grounded to Macy Zink. On to first, got her. But the Pomeroys score 2 in the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th, all tied at 8. All right, here we are back in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tie game once more. It'll be Josie Lemons, Autumn Ulstrom, Aaron Templeman due up for the Grenadiers.
And now Marin Jacobs will come in and pitch here. She shut down the Grenadier offense in game 1. The game was already kind of out of reach at that point. And now she'll come in this tie game in the 7th.
And a bunt attempt pulled away. Ball 1. And if you're a Grenadier, this is about the part of the lineup that you want. 2, 3, 4, due up. That one will miss outside, 2-0. This is not what you want to do with St. Mary of the Woods. 3 balls, another illegal pitch. Oh, twice we've seen that so far today, Steven.
Wow.
But the 3-0 nonetheless. It's in there for a strike. And Lemon's getting on, I imagine, is an immediate steal attempt. We'll see. Can Jacobs get down? As that ball's in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Good pitch by Jacobs. As you said, Jacobs pitched very well in game 1. Going back to her here in game 2. That ball misses. So a leadoff walk by Josie Lemons gives the Grenadiers life on the base paths with no outs. Winning run at first base. And that'll bring up the ever-dangerous Autumn Olstrom. See if Autumn Olstrom can do some damage here and walk it off. The first pitch is high, ball 1. No movement at first base. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. Still no movement at first.
What do you do with a runner at first and the best hitter in the conference at the plate?
Fascinating moves right here. The 1-1. That ball is going to be roped down the left field line. Foul. It looked like, again, no movement at first base. But now Jacobs ahead of the All-American. 1-2. And they're going to call another illegal. 2-2 now.
I'd love to know what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm not. It's hard. It's. Coach Jim Walker talks to his pitcher, trying to tell her to calm down. I believe there's a separation issue. The 2-2 is going to be hit high into right field, but Josie Lemons is at second base. Here's the throw on to first.
She's out.
Oh, they call her safe.
Oh, goodness.
Looked like they beat her by a step, but not to the umpire, as that was a very, very close play at first.
Wow.
Here is Aaron Templeman. The 0-0 is in there for a strike, and they've got Josie now.
Safe.
But they got her. Oh, no, safe.
Safe.
Excuse
Yep,
me.
safe.
Excuse me. That's my fault. I thought I saw a windup out there, but very, very good play by Josie Lemons. Immediately on the throw to first base, going to second.
This is just
An outrageous game. There's a lot happening here.
ridiculous.
You got a dummy back here calling the game and myself. That's in there for a strike. So 0-2 now, but the runner in scoring position.
Can Aaron drive in Josie here?
That misses high. 1-2 now. change of speed there. Nice job, Aaron, of getting the bat on the ball, fouling it away. So a stolen base by Lemons gives the Grenadiers a runner in scoring position with the cleanup hitter up. One, two. It's going to be grounded up the middle. On to first. Got her. But Josie Lemons does move to third base, and that'll bring up the senior Macy Zink with a chance to walk it off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Can Macy come through here? Or will we go to extras?
The 0-0 in there for a strike. The 0-1. Big spot. That's going to be grounded to third base, on to first, and we are headed to extras. The Grenadiers unable to score a run as we head to the 8th inning. It is now tied 8-8. We head to the top of the 8th. Macy Warner still in the circle. 2, 3, and 4 due up for St. Mary of the Woods. It'll be Ruby Gray, the catcher. That's in there for a strike. The 0-1 is offered. Called by the home plate umpire. So it's now 0-2. And that one's just fouled, almost out of the catcher's glove there. 1-2. Or excuse me, 0-2. Absolute roller coaster of a game here at IU Southeast. Several lead changes. The 0-2 misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung and a miss. So a strikeout for Macy Warner. One away in the inning.
Good start for Warner there. You get to not get that lead off batter on, and now you've got one away and can kind of navigate this order a little bit.
Yeah, a nice job of getting ahead in the count and staying ahead in the count. As first pitch there misses to J.C. Kahn. The 1-0 in there for a strike. So 1-1. Macy Warner up to 134 pitches. That ball is foul.
Surely this is her last inning.
Yeah, been an absolute workhorse so far today in her 8th inning of work. And that's coming off yesterday having to come back into the game to finish it out. So they pulled her after 5, but a replacement got in a little bit of trouble, so they put her back in and she finished it. So 6 2/3 yesterday. As that ball is going to be launched into right field, foul ball.
Ooh, but a little too close for comfort.
Yeah. Had to wait on my call on that one, but it does look like it is a several lengths foul. Get a good swing on that one. Well, we're going to sit at a 1-2 count. And that one, pretty much the exact same one, just a little further foul. So we will redo the 1-2. Last couple innings, St. Mary of the Woods doing a great job of making Macy Warner throw pitches. Fouling off some close ones. The 1-2. It's going to be fouled away. 4 straight foul balls now. The 1-2. Ooh. Very similar to a pitch they've called today, but not that time. As we are going to sit at a 2-2 count. And that one is fouled. A heck of a battle here. Macy Warner and J.C. Kahn.
And if you're Kahn, if nothing else, you're just increasing this pitch count and potentially driving Warner out of the game here even quicker.
Exactly, and another foul ball. Yeah, doing a great job as the 3-hole hitter, working the count, trying to get on base, maybe allow the heart of the order to do some damage. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Macy Warner, and they are now 2 away in the inning. What a battle.
What a performance here by Warner.
Yeah. We were talking early in this one about the 3rd inning, how long of a leash she'd had. And here she is in the 8th. That one misses.
You know, the stat line isn't going to look great at the end of it regardless of what happens, but to just hang in against a difficult offensive attack for the Pomeroys.
Mm-hmm. So that's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And we've seen them make 3 pitching changes. They brought in Fitzwater, they put the starter back in, and then they went back to Jacobs. She's matched them by herself. Here is the 1-1. Misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is going to be lined into a center field. Katie Tippelman's underneath it. So the Grenadiers head to the bottom of the 8th with the score still tied 8-8. We are back in the bottom of the 8th inning. The hot-hitting Brinley Bennett due up for the Grenadiers. 2 for 4 on the day. On the game, I should say.
I bet she swings at the first pitch.
At the rate she's hitting, she can swing at every pitch, and that's okay with me. As that ball is swung on and fouled away, 0-1. Certainly does not get cheated up there.
Nope. You're not going to sneak one past her.
The 0-1. Misses. 1-1 now. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, did Jacobs. Had Bennett out in front. 1-2 now. Pretty nice pitch. Here's the 1-2. Misses high. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Took some off of it once more.
Nice pitch.
Nice job by Jacobs. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Macy Warner. See if she can help herself out once more. Done a great job so far today. First pitch is in there for a strike. And that's one thing we have seen from Jacobs so far. Getting ahead in counts. The 0-1. Misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is low. 2-1. Good eye. Cassie Roman on deck. And that ball is going to be grounded onto second, on to first, 2 away. So nice job by Jacobs. And that'll bring up the aforementioned shortstop, Cassie Roman. Roman is the team leader, tied for the team lead, I should say, with 2 home runs. Has put a couple good swings on the ball today. Yo, misses. And that one misses as well, 2-0. That one misses high as well, 3-0. So as soon as I give credit to her attacking the zone, she goes behind 3-0. The announcer's jinx. And that's in there for a strike.
If Roman can get aboard, it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter.
Three 3-1, swing and a miss. Might have been ball 4, but a 3-2 count now.
Caitlin Leister's on deck, who hit a home run yesterday, her first collegiate home run.
4 for 5 this past week, 3 for 3 yesterday.
Yep.
Triple away from the cycle, excuse me. The 3-2 is poked into left field. It will be, no, in and out of the glove of the left fielder. So that will be a single, and that will bring up Caitlin Leister. So a nice attempt out there by Jackman.
Just couldn't hang on to it.
But yeah. The way Caitlin Leister hit yesterday, not a bad spot here.
Nope, not at all. Can another freshman come through here late for the Grenadiers?
That's in there for a strike. Leister, a freshman from Greenwood, Indiana. Limited playing time to begin the season, but has found her name in the lineup more frequently as of late. That ball is going to be grounded onto third, onto first, and we are headed to the 9th inning. The score tied, 8-8. Five, 6, and 7 due up for St. Mary of the Woods, as we are still deadlocked at 8 in the top of the 9th.
Pack a lunch for this one.
Absolutely. As that ball is going to be poked to Macy Zink at third, on to first. One pitch, one out.
Well, it's still an out regardless,
Yeah.
but may have been batter's interference or out of the baseline or something. I don't know. The home plate umpire called her out.
For our purposes, it is an out nonetheless.
Yep.
So Shaylee Crawford grounds out to Macy Zink, and that'll bring up Jasmine Kinzer. The 0-0. Foul ball. Exactly what you want to see out of Macy Warner. Attack the strike zone. Now up to 100 strikes. So, nice job. Nice job attacking the zone so far today. As that ball is going to be grounded towards third base as well, but it's going to go foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Macy Warner. And we continue to go out for out, as that'll bring up number 5, Michaela Jackman.
And Bennett's going to be in shallow left field here.
That ball is well high.
Other two outfielders more straight away.
Not sure if that caught the umpire or not. They're going to give him a second, so it looks like it did. He seems to be okay. That misses. 2-0. Misses once more. 3-0. And that's going to hit her.
It's going to be ball 4 anyway, but.
Yeah. Looks like it got her on the hand, maybe. And that'll bring up Nevaeh Pender. And that ball is going to be in the dirt. And that's going to be a wild pitch. So Jackman advances to second.
This is where if you're Warner, you don't even worry about the runner. Just get the batter out, and you're going back to the dugout. So just make a good pitch.
And there is a good pitch. That ball is going to be skied into right field, caught by Autumn Olstrom. And that's going to be 3 outs. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Game still knotted at 8. Alrighty, Mackenzie Walters leading off in the bottom of the 9th for IU Southeast. 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Grenadiers. Jacob's still in the circle for St. Mary of the Woods. That ball is going to be swung on and missed.
That's a healthy hack from Walters.
Yeah, I want this game to be over hack right there. If we would have connected on that one, she would have been running for a little bit. Never a bad idea on a 0-0 count. As that ball is going to be poked into left field. Underneath it is, I believe that is Jackman out there.
It is.
So we have 1 out, and that'll bring up Josie Lemons. Saw her get on and steal second last time. That ball's going to be in there for a strike. The 0-1. Misses. 1-1. And that ball's grounded back to the pitcher. On to first, and quickly 2 away. And that'll bring up Autumn Olstrom, who certainly has the capability of ending this one with 1 swing of the bat.
Ending it very quickly.
But as we've seen lately, not a ton of pitches to hit in the last few innings. Let's see what they do here. The first pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Nice job of changing speeds by Jacobs. And that ball is going to be weakly tapped over to first base. Foul ball. So now Jacobs ahead of Volstrom 1-2. Swing and a miss. Jacobs gets the strikeout, and we head to the 10th. 8-8. We stand in the top of the 10th inning. Maddie Smith in to hit for the Pomeroys. Macy Warner still in the circle.
Smith took over in right field.
That's going to be a bunt foul. Justice Rohrball took over for.
Thankfully, we've sprung forward here, so daylight not a problem yet. But for a doubleheader that started at noon,
it's been a long one. But a fun game nonetheless, as that one misses 1-1.
And the Grenadiers right back at it tomorrow at Brescia.
That ball misses. 2-1. Yeah, no days off this time of year. Always something going on. Hey, big swing and a miss. 2-2. Put some juice behind that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that ball's fouled away. Still a pretty quick pace out there in the circle for Macy Warner. The 2-2 misses. 3-2. Leadoff base runner, very advantageous for the Pomeroys. Let's see. That ball is barely fouled away.
My thought is just how long can Macy go here?
That's a great question. I imagine they have several arms ready. That one's going to be poked into right field for a base hit. Just kind of stuck the bat out there, but a nice job of getting on base. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup in the ever dangerous Abby Henderson.
Nice battle there by Smith to win that one and just bloop it out in right field. That's all you got to do, just get on base.
Absolutely. Nice job. Here we go. That ball is going to miss. 1-0. The 1-0 is going to be bunted successfully to third base. Macy Zink on to first with the out, but a sacrifice bunt puts a runner in scoring position for St. Mary of the Woods.
So now Singleton with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, this will be Ruby Gray, who came in as
Oh,
a
yeah,
defensive
Gray. That's
replacement.
right.
What inning is it? What day is it?
The lineup card all messed up.
What time is it? I don't know any of this information. So Gray steps in. And that's going to be grounded up the middle. Past the diving glove of Izzy Wright. And here's the throw home from Templeman. Got her! What a throw by Katie Templeman to get the runner at the plate. I think Coach Jim Walker might argue obstruction here. So the Templeman to Templeman connection, Stephen, and out at home plate.
That was a great throw by Templeman,
Absolute
too.
rocket.
The Katie variety. Home.
My goodness.
Just Katie Templeman making defensive play after defensive play.
Yeah, and just an absolute gamer is the best word I can come up with for her. So just like that, 2 away in the inning. Still a runner at second, though, for J.C. Kahn. As that ball's going to miss. The 1-0 misses, 2-0. That one misses as well, 3-0. So a very important throw now there, as I'm 1 pitch away from putting 2 runners on. There it is, in there for a strike.
The other thing you got to say is Erin Templeman now catching
Oh my goodness.
in her 17th inning of the day.
Gamer. Yeah, that's in there for a strike. Yeah.
Making plays.
My goodness. The 3-2. Going to be grounded back to Warner. On to first, and the Grenadiers get out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the 10th. The score is still tied at 8. we head to the bottom of the 10th inning. So we have a meeting on the mound here. Just switching balls. Aaron Templeman at the bat. Score still tied at 8. That's in there for a strike. So, a lot of fireworks in this one so far today as we are in the 10th inning. And that ball misses. 1-1. And that one misses. 2-1. That misses. So 3-1. So great job by Aaron Templeman getting ahead in this count. Jacobs, 3 straight balls. And that ball is launched into left field. Gonna be off the glove of the left fielder. Templeman into second base with a leadoff double. That ball just kept carrying just off the tip of Jackman's glove, and that is going to be a leadoff double for Aaron Templeman.
Just scorched into left there. And Jackman couldn't get to it.
Yeah, that ball looked like she may have had a beat on it, but it just kept carrying. So a double nonetheless, as that'll bring up Macy Zink. And that ball misses. 1-0.
Interesting that they're not going to she'd get burned. That's why you're not going to put in a pinch runner.
And that ball misses. 2-0. Yeah, we have officially reached the point in this game where there aren't also a lot of bodies left.
Oh, I think there's still plenty of bodies
That's
left.
also true, but you don't want to go through, you lose your catcher, all that fun stuff. As that ball is swung and a miss. 2-1, excuse me. The 2-1 fouled away. 2-2 now. Good pitch by Jacobs. Nice job of coming from behind. Down 2-0, down to 2-2 now. And here comes the 2-2. That ball is launched into left field. Down! Fair ball! Down the line. Templeman around third. And that will be a walk-off double by Macy Zink. That ball stayed fair, and the Grenadiers are going to walk it off in the bottom of the 10th. A thrilling 9-8 victory in extra innings, and the Grenadiers have swept St. Mary of the Woods, Stephen.
Just a great job by the Grenadiers to hang in there, battle back. Macy Warner, what can you say at this point? To work all 10 innings. And then the Grenadiers just to hang in there, and the veterans coming through at the end. Aaron Templeman and then Macy Zink to win it. So Macy Warner will move to 5-3 on the season. The loss will go to Marin Jacobs. She moves to 1-3. IU Southeast gets above 500 at 10-9, 4-0 in conference play. And St. Mary of the Woods falls to 4-8 and 1-3 in conference play. So that'll do it for us from here. IU Southeast back in action tomorrow at Brescia. And we'll be back home next weekend, and we will have the games for you then. Until then, Stephen Newt, Logan Stevens signing off from the Cutter Sports Complex, where IU Southeast has defeated St. Mary of the Woods in a sweep this afternoon.